Anyone out there? Well, I'm talking to. Right? And some response. Anyone been to Tokyo? Nice. Okay, been to Tokyo twice. Good, good. Hello, Elaine. All right. No. All right, good. Okay, now early on transit only, good Jeffrey. Now early on there was 2 questions sent to me. One is to comment on Inchi Cafe and favor. Now this is a chart clinic, so I won't comment about it on fundamental. I will take a look at it technically. And to me, these two are more for trading, not so much for investing. As for the KLSC composite trend, I would talk about this evening on my usual Friday closing bell. Okay, on my usual Friday closing bell, I will talk about it. So I'll keep this to the regular programs that we talk about. Is that all right, Jeffrey? Jeffrey, is that okay, Jeffrey? All right. So just let me know, huh? So you can listen to my Friday closing bell for that one. Okay, thanks a lot, Jeffrey. Good to yeah. Okay. Now the topic for today, on the 23rd of November, will be an IPO opportunity, all field workforce presentation. We are doing one at our office based on the dates that we have. So far the response has been very soft. We're doing one tomorrow. How many of you are aware of the all field workforce group? Okay, this presentation that we're doing in Jupiter. How many of you are aware of this? Right. This is the one we're talking about. Right. How many of you are aware of this? Okay, good. All right. Yes. All right, good, Chris. That's right. Not aware. All right. Now we're doing one in KL. If you happen to be around, we're doing it to a very small group of investors who is interested in. And this is one of the companies that Bill myself has studied, and we reckon there's some potential in this company IPO. A lot will be discussed tomorrow in our 1-hour presentation, but a little bit I'll just talk about a little bit about here later on in the session, where Bill can talk about it too. Okay, now let's move on to the next thing I have in mind here. It's also Ang Kok Hing, which is the CIO of Phillip Capital. Now I have in front of me article Capital, the Edge. You don't have it with you apparently. I have it as a hard copy with me in front of me, dated November 19, which is the Capital lead story. Talks about the political risk for the general election in Malaysia has been overplayed, and I'll probably comment a few things on that one. I tried to go to the Edge website, which is one that you see here, on the 19th November. Apparently, I believe you have to pay lah. You know, if you don't pay, they're not going to give you anything good, right? This is Edge political comment, hot stocks. Okay, November 19. Let me just go back to November 19. If I can find anything on November 19. This is November 22nd. This is still November 22nd. Okay, I'm not going to waste time going for this one. Apparently there's something in there you can look for it. But I'm just going to comment from what he says later on. And a little bit of update for my Tokyo trip, and to tell you why we are so lucky to be in Malaysia, actually, to be staying in Malaysia. And also our new poll. And finally, our regular program would be a couple of stocks to look at. Just now we have someone asked me to look at Inchi Canada. Okay. Inchi Canada and Faber. Okay, and Faber. As usual, I'll get Bill to start up with a bit of comment what he want to say about maybe about US, which is he is our US correspondent in here, as well as the IPO that we'll be doing tomorrow. All right, Bill, here you go.
Okay, well, good morning, everybody, and thank you guys for tuning in. Just a few things. The first is actually the U.S. was on holiday with the Thanksgiving holiday, so it's been a very quiet week in the U.S. markets. It did show a little bit of upward progress, but on very, very light volume. And the earnings of major corporations are coming in at much worse than expected levels. So in that sense, I would say that if you look at the chart of the Dow Jones, you'll see a rounding top coming over. So, like I say, it doesn't look that favorable. However, having said that, a lot has to do with the uncertainty coming up with the fiscal cliff, which will happen at the end of the year on the 31st of December. And if the Congress does not come to any agreement, that simply means that there'll be massive rises in taxes. There will be a raise in the capital gains tax, business taxes, income taxes, and with this shock, it'll be the biggest tax raise in the history of America. And the reason of that is these are when Bush became president, he lowered taxes for everybody, but the Democrats don't like lower taxes. They want to punish the rich. So they said, okay, we'll lower the taxes, but we'll put a deadline on it, and the deadline is up on the 31st. So if the Democrats and Republicans do not come to agreement, it will immediately put the U.S. into recession, steep and deep recession. And that's what people are scared of. But, to me, that's an opportunity. Because if you look deeply, you take the Republicans and the Democrats, you take the BN party and the PKR party. Yes, they fight, they argue in the public. However, in the real sense, they're all friends. They're all good friends. And the government is like a big chicken house, and you have the opposition parties. They are the foxes. And they get in that chicken house, and the sheep investor, they are the chickens, and they have a good feast on everybody's blood. So that's how it works, and it's going on in the U.S. right now. So in my opinion, there will not be any fiscal cliff or fiscal drop. Why? Because the two parties will agree. Because if they don't, in 2 years when they have the congressional elections again, that means they will be voted out of office if they are blamed for voting for a recession. So they'll get together and enjoy the feast. And of all those chickens in the chicken house, they will enjoy the great feast. And that feast is actually inflation, because they will print more money, and then everybody's happy, more welfare, more benefits, more entitlements, more bailouts, more food stamps, more giveaways, and that's how they keep power. So, in my opinion, there will be no fiscal cliff. And that means if you're looking to buy quality shares, now is a good time. And the same goes in Malaysia. And I just happen to have in front of me a very excellent article. This is from The Edge last Saturday, the most recent issue. And Mr. Ong Kok Heng, who is the Chief Investment Officer of Phillip, was interviewed. And the bottom line of this article, I highly recommend that you buy a copy of The Edge and read it, but I'll give you the important points. Number one, Mr. Ong said in the article, there's a lot of pessimism and gloom and fear among fund managers here locally in Malaysia, and analysts who are putting out all sorts of negative reports because of the upcoming election and so on. So what it means is there's been a lot of profit taking of late. But he said, if you hold quality companies, especially those that are not linked to the government, just hold on. Don't get scared. Don't panic with the crowd. Hold on. And if you want to buy more, it's a good time to buy. And this is his opinion. And he mentioned in the article that Phillip Capital is now 80% invested, and they're not selling anything. So he's a pro. He's been around for 30 years. He's one of the top fund managers in Malaysia. So do listen to him. He's got a very objective, very honest opinion, and is well worth 10 times the cost of the Edge newspaper. So it's a good investment. Buy the Edge and read his article. So having said that, I do wish all you guys a good week ahead, and don't get scared, don't panic. Make sure you're in quality shares, dividend shares with good managements, good credit quality, and you'll be fine. Okay, Martin?
Thanks a lot, Bill. Now, along the same line, on the point number 2 that we have for you on the screen is Ang's comment on the age. If you notice on the same article in page 6, I don't have it with you. You guys probably can't see it, but you should get a copy. He talks about the traditional dividend stocks that are doing very well, and I have it with me here. They are the so-called sort of the blue chip, Nestle Malaysia, Dutch Lady, BAT, Carlsberg, Guinness Anchor, JTI, Amway, Sunway REITs, Axis REITs, and Hectare REITs. And for those of you who's been following our website and our investing approach, would notice these are some of almost 2/3 of these traditional dividend stocks are what is appears in our book, The Dividend Don't Lie Too. So if you have bought some of these stocks and not buy all these penny stocks, you would have fared very well. Now along the same line, just want to know how many of you, just a show of hands, who made money this year actually. Can you type me you made money this year, yes or no please? I'd like to see how many of you actually made money this year. Okay, it's not a difficult market to make money this year. Just want to know how many people make money this year. Okay, you got one. Okay, from Jeffrey, yes, he made money. Anyone made money this year? Yes, but not enough. Okay, good, good. Well, no, that's not nothing new. Okay, anybody else? Just what? Only 2 people made money this year? Any more? Right? Anyone? Anyone? No money. No money. Okay, then no money. By listening to this, hopefully you were able to find a rich uncle or rich inherited some money and look to invest some. Okay. Okay, maybe we should start charging for this one, right? Okay. Anybody else? Did you make money this year? Did you make money this year? Okay. I'd like to hear from anyone of you. No money? Okay. Not really. Okay, Nasri say not really. Why not? Okay. Anyone else more? Okay. Why don't more people make money this year? Okay. Can I hear some more feedback, please? Market down. Oh, okay. Well, market went up early this year, right? Okay. How about anyone else? Anyone else? Yes and no. Oh, Peter, yes and no. Why yes and no? But if it's a yes and a no, earlier make money, third quarter quite bad. Okay, okay. But overall, you should make money, right? I mean, overall, look at the portfolio. I mean, there's a reason why I'm asking this. And I'll get on to that if I get a few more replies. Okay. If you have bought, DG early on this year, you would have made some money.